900, not obvious, but you know, it has to be 900 micron.
Flat drop.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know, drop inside because.
And you guys are buying that from CommScope today, so.
Yep. Yeah, we can walk through a quick splice. So obviously, you know, after you strip down your flat drop jacket, you're down to your 900 micron, and you grab my jigs and get this guy out. I can connectorize him.
There was a little smooth protector that you pulled off there.
Yep.
Wow,
This is
okay.
a little heat
Right.
shrink type deal. So then you feed your boot through the fiber. Ah, bastard. Heat shrink through there. So we'll get that on there first. And then I gotta grab my jigs, stuff. Cleaning solution, all that good stuff. Jigs. Toss my fiber in there. So we'll start with the one end, and we slide him in the hot jacket stripper or thermal stripper. Close that all down, and it strips it
Oh wow.
for you. And then clean our fiber.
And this they do in the air or wherever they're at. Take the machine and.
They'll do the splicing on the ground.
Okay.
So that's the other reason why we landed on the air Fosk as opposed to our current solution, or I mean our current cross connect solution, which is like your channel product. Cleave it. Grab my extra little shard of glass. Toss it here.
So they do
is because
this
it's-
on the ground, you're
They'll
saying?
do this piece of it on the ground.
Okay.
They'll do the the connectorizing of it, and then if this guy is in the air
Right.
on the strand,
Right.
then you know it's important for the drop access or the installation process to be as simple and you know easy as possible, because this isn't a guy with a bucket truck.
Yeah.
This is a guy with a ladder.
He needs to easily
Right.
So
go
he's
in there and
hooking a
just plug it in.
strand. And in fact, do I don't have it drawn up here anymore, but we were working through, you know, the scenario, but our current guideline is the air Fosk is 32 inches from the pole, which is
Yep.
about the width of
Right.
a ladder. So, and then they coil about 10 feet, or no, yeah, about 10 feet
So they can get
of drop
Yeah.
slack in just a little 6-inch loop next to the enclosure. Is the
So you could potentially have 12 slack storage loops next to that, right here, then, right? Okay.
So then grab this guy. And drag that up. Get that guy out of there without.
Or your insulation.
Yeah.
So that's a special chuck there, right?
Yeah, that's the special chuck. Yep.
But otherwise, is this a standard splice machine or not?
These connectors are proprietary that work with this machine, so it's a
Okay.
special type scenario. I don't know if I care for this machine so much, to be honest with you, but I mean, there's obviously some upside to it for a. I mean, considering how many people we have, you know,
Yeah.
splicing and
Right.
the education level of that workforce
Yeah.
is fairly low. So something that's simple and, you know, easy for them to,
Needs to be as straightforward as possible.
yeah. So this all-in-one kind of universal machine is easy enough that even, you know, even I could work on it, right?
Even a
So-
caveman could do it.
Even a caveman can do it. Exactly. So, there we go. It's really not too bad. I mean, it's a relatively quick process to burn it. .01.
There you go.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
And obviously the tricky part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's any splice. Is
Yeah.
getting it out of the chuck.
Yeah. Boot going. Oh, there's my heat shrink. Oops.
So that actually fits into the.
It actually goes on like a boot.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah. Heater. See that's the
Standard.
thing I can't stand about this machine is all the automation drives me nuts. It's like I can't handle the
telling you what to do.
this thing like
moves in and out.
moves
Yeah.
in and out. If you open this door, it
Yeah.
moves it back in. So if you once you strip your fiber, hit my heater. Once you strip your fiber, if you open this door, then
Yeah.
your fiber goes crashing right back into where it came from, and it snaps your fiber right off. So you got to be really careful with the order of how you do things.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it oh, there's no. That's the brush I wanted. Goes.
That hot strip is nice for the tight buffer. I mean, if you have that tight buffer 900 micron, that just pulls it clean.
Yeah. So we tried. We had AFL actually make us a their little 12S fusion splicer.
Mm-hmm.
They had to modify the clamp for their heater to accept our little connector, and they made a chuck for our connectors, and it was a hell of a lot less expensive. But the guys in the field had a tough time with it because they were having to do their own stripping, and it was separate components. So you had separate cleaver, separate stripper, and all this
Because
stuff.
the AFL chuck, you actually pull the mastic off, and then set it in the cleaver,
Yes.
cramp it, and then put it back into the machine.
So it's more of a process, and when you're talking about 150, guys who, there you go. Now we got it, and then you just slide.
So
it
on
out.
average, how many? What is
Right
the?
up in there. Snap it together. Snap
Snap the boot, the
Snap the
adapter sleeve on. Okay.
this like that, and that's it.
Wow.
You got yourself a CAPC connector, fusion spliced.
You've had good success with these?
Yeah, actually, surprisingly good success.
So what is the rate per day a technician can do?